Memorable moment, top one, number one, on tour in Japan with a chamber choir, singing a private concert for the Emperor and Empress of Japan, and then being able to have a reception with them afterwards and speak with the Emperor and Empress of Japan, especially the Empress, and me being a not shy person, told her at the end of this, on a big procession as everybody went on their way out, that her hair was fantastic, and she just was so excited and so thrilled that somebody enjoyed how she looked. Anyway, so definitely a top experience with the chamber choir, but all of the concerts, they all have a different vibe and a different audience, especially when we're on tour, and you can really see how people appreciate what we do, and it gives you sort of renewed feeling of, yes, yes, I am contributing to creating beauty and joy in the world, which is definitely something that that is a passion of mine. Traveling is my thing. I love meeting new people and having new experiences and really seeing how other people live and connecting people. That's my prime passion in life, is connecting with people. And so I've been fortunate. I've been able to travel to over 30 different countries and sing in 25 of them or something like this. As far as my favorite travel experience, I have my own ensemble. I have an international ensemble called Time Ensemble, and we have 16 members. We all come from different parts of the world, and we gather, we rehearse for 2 or 3 days, and then we tour for whether a couple weeks or a month or however long it is. And so we were in Venice. This is one of many wonderful experiences. We were in Venezuela. We work with communities and children in need, and just having some really lovely connective moments with these kids who, you look at their surroundings and you go, wow, they're in such different kinds of situations than we are here in Canada, and being able to bring them the world, to bring them all these different kinds of music and culture and people, and see their eyes light up. It's quite a moving experience for me. And yeah, Taiwan, South Africa, just seeing the world in general. I love it. And but also living places. So I lived in Europe for 6 years, in Amsterdam and in Vienna, and really being able to sit in a place and soak up the culture and understand on a different level than just when you're traveling how people think and how the way they've grown up and their history and the country's history really changes how people function and really what their thought process is. That also too has been very, very mind-opening for me, and I was planning on moving away again but the pandemic happened, and so we'll see when that happens. But my partner and I are both nomads, so we'll definitely do it again in the future. Well, it was something that I meant to do anyways, but the pandemic made it more of a professional necessity, was that I got myself some recording equipment and made a little recording studio in my hallway, set up some curtains and some foam on the walls that I can sort of open and close. And so that's been a lot of fun, learning how to use all the software and being able to record myself and do, choirs of myself, this kind of thing. But really musically, chamber choir has been the main thing that I've been doing. One of the other ensembles that I sing with, the Vancouver Cantata Singers, just recently launched a project that I was on the development and organizational part of, VCS Moving Stories. So that was really lovely to be behind the scenes for the first time. And I'm excited. I hope that goes well. Other than that, lots of cooking. My relationship with my partner has blossomed in a way that I wasn't expecting. So That's been really nice, and I don't know, there haven't been too many positives this past year, honestly, for me. It's been really hard. It's been really hard, and especially having yourself so intrinsically linked with what it is that you do as far as your identity. When it was stripped away, it put me through a lot of thoughts of who am I? What is it that I'm doing? Is this necessary? Like, what are these kinds of thoughts? And so at least having this modicum of a semblance of what my original career was with the Vancouver Chamber Choir has kept that link throughout this entire year, which I've really appreciated. Things that I would suggest definitely is finding yourself a space that is not echoey. So if that's creating it, then that's great. Like I said, I put up curtains and foam in a sort of small condensed space, because when you're recording something, if you're recording classical music, you want to have an acoustic, but in this particular case, you can create your acoustic digitally, so you want to have as clear a recording as possible, and so no acoustic is actually better. I use Ableton, which is a very clear platform. It's very colorful. I like that a lot. And then just getting it doesn't really take that much equipment. Some kind of computer is necessary. You need an audio interface, so I have a little Focusrite 2i2, and then a microphone, and that's really it. So as long as you have those bits, do yourself some research, find out which pieces of equipment for your price range is going to be the most useful. But then it's just all about doing it. It took me a while to actually get up the ease of just getting there, sitting down, putting on the program, and going, okay, here I am, sing. Because otherwise it just takes a different kind of switch of mindset. And so I was fortunate to have a partner who'd be like, Emily, have you sung today? Oh, no, okay, plop, and then go do my thing. So know that it'll take a little while to build up that kind of ease of use. But then once you do, then it's just learning about all the little fidgety things that make things even better. I honestly always tell people who are interested in singing, only do it if it's what you really want to do, what you have to do, what your soul calls you to do, because it can be a fantastic hobby. So if it's not the only thing that really drives you, then I feel it's better to do something else, and then to have singing as a wonderful hobby. If it is what drives you, then just find a way to do it, whether that's online or right now, or like I said, the youth choir systems are wonderful, and the people that you meet and the experiences that you have. I went to South Africa and China and Belgium and met people from all around the world, all who are my age, all wanting to be singers at the same time, and having that experience and learning that music really is that common language was something that intrinsically made it my choice to be a singer. So those are the kinds of experiences that I'm very thankful for, and certainly something that I would suggest to anybody who is wanting to be a singer as well. Oh, my idea of perfect happiness. Honestly, it stems from my childhood, camping, sitting around a fire, looking up at the open sky on one of those crisp summer evenings, roasting marshmallows. That's it for me. It's spring. It's a time for renewal, and that's what my current state of mind is. Enjoying the cherry blossoms. I just came out of quarantine, so being able to go outside and enjoy the sunshine, it's an upward rise.